AITA for telling my sister not to come to my wedding if she kept bringing up her miscarriage. 3 years ago, my younger sister Jen had a miscarriage at 9 weeks. She and her partner Scott were devastated, and I was there for them as much as I could be, but it was a tough time for them. A few months later, Scott left Jen, and Jen said it was because of the miscarriage. She and Scott had a close-knit group of friends, and I found it odd that no one had checked on her. So I called her best friend to suggest a girls' night. That's when I found out the real reason they broke up. Jen had slept with someone else. When Scott confronted her, she blamed the miscarriage. 9 months ago, I got engaged and asked Jen to be my maid of honor. At our engagement party, Jen became inconsolable when she saw our friend's baby, and the entire focus of the night, including mine, shifted to Jen. I wasn't upset with her, because I figured she was imagining what all these big family events would have been like with a baby, so I gave her grace. Since then, however, every wedding-related event has been another opportunity for Jen to bring up her miscarriage, but only at my wedding-related events. For example, I asked her to help me pick flowers, and she lost it when she saw baby blue roses. She's convinced she was having a boy, and we had to leave. Then, while shopping for bridesmaid dresses, she picked out a maternity bridesmaid dress and asked to try it on to see how she would have looked. When she actually stuffed a cushion under the dress, I thought, she's lost it, and I had to walk away. I've tried talking to her and suggested counseling again, but she insists this is a normal part of the grieving process. She planned my bachelorette party, which I was so grateful for. However, I later discovered she had sent all the attendees a list of rules. Rules like no talking about pregnancy or kids and no wearing baby blue. When I confronted her, I was gentle about it, and I suggested counseling again and told her I was there for her. I also told her that if she wanted to enforce any other rules about anything wedding-related, she had to talk to me first. Everything came to a head when one of my bridesmaids, who is also a friend of mine, announced she was pregnant and would be 7 months along at the wedding. After the announcement, Jen called her and told her it would be best if she didn't attend because Jen couldn't maintain her peace if she was forced to see the pregnant bridesmaid, as it would remind her of her loss. When I found out, I completely lost it. I told Jen she was using her miscarriage to get attention, and that if she made one more demand or brought it up at any wedding-related event, she would be uninvited. I also told her that she was officially no longer my maid of honor. Since then, Jen has been telling people that I dumped her from the wedding because she was too upset about losing her baby. In response, I've told everyone who will listen the real reason she and Scott broke up. Now, half our friends and family think I'm in a hole, and half think Jen is. I'm still incredibly angry and stuck in a place where I don't know if my anger is justified or if I should be more understanding. AITA, discuss in the comments section below, and I'll pin the most upvoted comment. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to hear more stories animated and read by AI.